Well, good morning. We're back in the world of Eternum, and as I said last time, we are going to be headed out to the Hermit's Shrine so we can run over to these two farms and do some gathering. But first, let me go ahead and put some things away. We don't need to be carrying extra iron and whatnots with us. There we go. All right. So I think we're ready. And we definitely have plenty of Azoth to travel with because we're at cap again. There we go. And off we go. Ooh, look at that. It's a nice big moon. So we need to go this way. We'll pick up some hemp too if we see it. So which homestead is this? Ooh. Dragon Glory. That stuff's really pretty at night. Alright, so looks like our homesteads are both in this direction. Oh, look, there's a big old corruption up ahead. See what we got over here. A corrupted acolyte. Where'd he go? Some bison that's getting nice and corrupted being here. Come on. Where are you? Slicer shattering. He's a slicer, huh? Interesting. Oh, it says this is Tres Campos. So we need to find squash here. I don't see any squash here. So what we got here? We have lots of hemp. Woohoo! Hemp. Lots and lots of hemp. Well, we could use some of that. Now, from a distance like this, that corrupted portal kind of reminds me of a Stargate. Yeah, I remember that show. It was actually a really good show. Of course, it definitely doesn't hurt that I happen to like Richard Dean Anderson. Oh, I thought this might be something else, but it's just more hemp. Good grief, there's loads of hemp here. Like, it's a hemp farm. That's not what I wanted. I wanted squash, not hemp. But I'll take it. Well, let's get these last two. I think we'll save the rest of it for someone else. So we're already at like 250 of them. 260, something like that. Let's see, we have hemp, 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 and hemp. But so far, no squashes. It's more hemp. Wow, this place is full of hemp. Well, I know another place to come for my hemp needs. Excuse me, what the heck did you just do? Strong mana potion. Oh yeah, it'd probably help if I ate. See, I don't see anything in there. At least nothing I want. Squash here. Oh, there's another bad guy here. A Retcher, of course. Another bad guy in there. Is that squash? It's squash. Yay. And since we went through all this trouble to find this, we're going to get a couple of them. I'm not going to come here for just one squash. How many of them do we have now? 20? Alright, I think that's good enough. So now we need to head over to AORUS Ranch. Alright. We'll grab this turkey too while we're at it. And of course, AORUS Ranch is right through two corruptions. Whoa, there's all sorts of corruption. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, there's corruption everywhere here. Wow, this place is like just loaded with them. Well, if we weren't already doing stuff, that would be fun to attempt. So, oh, we do have to kill some withered and gather jam. And gee, the jam is brightly marked. I seriously doubt I'm going to eat jam that glows like a nuclear reactor. Alright, so that's 2 jams. Oh, there's another one over here. You know what? I'm not dealing with you today. There. 3. Oh no, that was 4. No, that was 4 bad guys I killed. Okay. So luckily we only have to collect 4 jams, but we have to kill 6 bad guys. Okay. While we're here, we'll save this life bloom from this corruption. And we just need to kill 1 more bad guy here, and ooh, potatoes. Ooh, bright shiny object. Isn't that puker again? Okie doke. Might as well grab the rest of these potatoes while we're here. The irony being, I'm not really a huge fan of potatoes. But they are easy to grow, easy to tend. And now I understand why the Irish relied on them to survive. Alright, so we are done with that. And which way do we have to go to get back to the shrine? This way. Might as well grab this on the way by. We're only up to 273 of them. 285. Almost 300. Rustle a few bushes on the way through too. I almost forgot. I do have to have some wood louse bait for the task board. Luckily, I think I need 30 of them. Of course. Of course I do. Well, there's some herbs here too. So might as well grab that. I'm still amazed that you get so many different things from the same herb plant. Well, we have up to 6 of those wood louse bait already. 7. Can I find more than 1 under each bush? Thanks. Oh yes, and I did want to see. Oh, let's see. World chat. Okay, well, some random chat and chattering global, but no gold sellers. Woohoo! That doesn't mean they won't be back. Just means that they're going to have a much harder time of it. Which, yay. I hear, and I don't remember who I heard say this, but somebody had mentioned that the gold sellers were actually sending death threats to people that were telling the developers about the gold duping exploits. If that's the case, then that's even lower than low. I mean, it's bad enough you're taking advantage of people and selling them digital currency that could get them banned for real world money. The fact that you used an exploit to get that digital currency is even worse. And the fact that you would threaten the people who told the game developers about said exploit, well, that's about as low as you get. I mean, you've pretty much hit bedrock at that point. Hello, Jonas. How many of these wood louse do we have now? Oh, we're getting a lot of wood out of this. And I think I just got another flint. If you hear any meowing, that would be Ernest. He's talking to his favorite toy. He's had that toy since he was a kitten when I first brought him home. Because at first we weren't going to keep Carol and Ernest, but they did need lots of food and love and socialization. So one of the things I did is went and got them some toys. And one of those toys is a very long, I guess, rat-looking thing. It's, looks like it's made out of some sort of terry cloth. But regardless of what it looks like, he decided that was his favorite thing in the world. And I'm wondering if it was because it was the first toy he'd ever had. Oh, 13 of them. Okay. Because ever since, it has literally become his favorite toy to the point where I actually had to buy 2 extras just to make sure that once he finally does destroy that one, he has another to replace it. Now, he has actually 2 of them out in play, and he plays with both of them religiously. So, yeah, 2 years in, and he still absolutely loves that toy. It's very cute. Kind of like his security blanket, I guess. Well, we're halfway through with the woodlouse. At least there's a bazillion bushes around here. What are you? Oh, you're a bush. We're already up to 100 greenwood. Well, nothing else, I can turn that greenwood into charcoal if I need to. Or, if there's a task board for it, I can turn it in there. And brr, it's chilly right now. There, that's better. I have a pair of fingerless gloves I keep nearby. They're compression gloves. So, when my hands start to cramp, I can wear these and stop the cramping. They actually work pretty good for that. But they also work very good to keep my hands warm. Because nobody likes cold hands. Not even the person with them. Alright, 22. We're almost there, yay! Yes, Hapless Homestead. So that's what this place is called. Hapless Homestead. We are almost there. 7 more to go. Make sure there's nothing coming this way. There's not. Looks like this homestead got the brunt of a corruption attack. Alright. It's too bad you don't find things like woodlouse under the hemp, too. Because wouldn't that technically be a bush? Maybe not. Come on, give me some... Oh, you gave me 2 woodlouse that time. Yay. Now I only need 5 more. Sometimes it's relatively easy to get woodlouse, other times it's a pain. And I'm wondering if that has something to do with the time of day. Maybe it's easier to find them during the daytime instead of at night. Yet I inevitably need to scrounge them up at night. Oh, I was like, what's that? It's a bison. Look at that big old boy. Isn't he beautiful? $28. Almost. And we have just enough to turn in. We are oh, plus one more. Alright, so we are headed back to... Looks like both of our turn-ins are at Monarch's Bluff. Very good. And we fast travel back. Woohoo! That was easy. Alright, so where are we at? We are here, right near the town hall. Turn that in. See anything else we can take? At least nothing we want to take, so meh. Excuse me, lady, I have your jam.
Oh my goodness, look at this. AORUS jam. Oh, the most delicious. And this stuff goes a long way. This will keep our settlement fed and then some.
Very good.
As you know, I had anticipated selling the AORUS jam you acquired to our neighboring settlements. But I have had a change of heart.
I wonder, is that because you're going to give some of it away, or because you've decided to keep it all for yourself? Talk to Domhnall Comnac. No. Oh, the other one is... That's right. The other one is over in Windsward. Okay, so... Let me dunk some stuff into the storage here. Dump. Dump, dump. 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 And what did we get out of this? Some junk we can break. Okay. And we have all this stuff at Monarch's Bluff. Where else do we have stuff at? We have anything at Windsward? We have a little bit of stuff at Windsward, not much. Everfall is probably where we have a whole bunch of stuff here too. Eventually we're going to have to sort things out and figure out where we want different things to go. All right. Maybe I will take a little bit of this stuff with me. I'll take a little bit of this stuff with me. It's going to cost us a little more to travel, but might as well. Okay, so next stop is Windsward, which is over here, where we have 2 quests available and 1 to turn in. Ooh, that's going to cost us some... Ooh. Let's see how much it's going to cost if I put the stuff back. Oh, yeah, maybe I should do that too. Split that. We definitely don't need to carry that with us. Alright, now let's see how much that's going to cost, because 133 was an awful lot. 81. Still a lot, but that's fine. So let's head over to Windsward and talk to Domhnall Cormac. Okay, so we are now in Windsward. And Domhnall is over this way. Looks like it's our favorite artificer. Don't worry, I'll be back. I see you wish to speak to me. Take the honey here. And it looks like marauders own this territory, which probably explains part of why it costs so much to travel. Hello, Domhnall.
It's a squash. Is that from Monarch's Bluffs? I thought you all had the same problem as us. Everything's spoiled.
Well, it seems like the withered farms have some healthy crops.
So that's the trick. Harvest from the withered farms. That's a hot tip. This will really help us out. Maybe I got the folks from Monarch's Bluffs all wrong after all.
No, you didn't, but, you know. Not everybody's a selfish. Let's see, what else did we just get? A plate helm of the soldier, which is also something I can break. Well, maybe... Nah. Nah, I still like that medium hat better. So far, I cannot find a hat that I like better than the one I'm wearing. Oh, that's right. And I just leveled up, didn't I? Alright. Hello, Deepty.
Pardon me, my friend, but I must ask. Have you seen Watcher Fire return from the beach? It's been some time, and I'm starting to worry.
You want me to go check on him?
Oh, no. There's no time for personal matters. We have supply shortages here at Windsward. Food, clothing, and metals. I can't solve them all, but I do have an idea for the clothing.
Anything I can help with?
Quite so. There are 2 villages just over in First Light that were once famous for their weavers. Campbell's Rest and Clearwater Bend. If you happen by there, please see if any thread or textiles remain that we can use.
Okay. So you want me to go look for cloths for you? You know, we could probably make that, but okay. Hello, Sandras.
What? Perform experiments on these soil samples. I wonder if you'd humor me further. Filming this request might be more disgusting and dirty.
That's fine. What do you need?
Our glass homestead has just recently been corrupted, likely spread from the west. I'm told the corrupted gear are covered in some kind of sludge. Again, get me samples, and we'll see what we can learn.
Okay. So you want me to go collect some sludgy substance from dead guys. And your friend Deep D wants me to go look for fabrics. And where are these located? Not particularly close to each other. So if we go out this way, oh, okay. So the first place we get to go is Hapless Homestead. Gee, we weren't just there. And these two places for the other. How much? We have 808 Azoth. And it's going to take another 78 to fast travel. Okay. Out we go. Alright, so it's now daytime, which makes this a tiny bit easier. We got somebody gathering. And we need to collect sludge. 8 sludge. Oh, maybe it would help if I switched weapons. And this weapon is not very useful against these guys. But we got one of our first sludge. That's funny. While I was standing on the tree branch, he wanted to retreat. Alright. 2. Three. And it looks like I haven't eaten in a little while either. Okay. Oop. Soul sprout. Halfway there. Let's see. Ah. I need to make some more of those corruption potions. Two more. I see one over here. And one more. I hear you. And we're done here. Very good. That one was easy. Now, we just head up this way. Run across this nice trestle span. And we are headed down here. And it looks like at least one of the spots is right close to a corruption. What is this? This is Willette's homestead that we're running right through. I just realized that some of these farms have 2, sometimes 3 windmills. I'd say that was a pretty hardy farm if you had to have 2 mills. Brown rabbit. Oh, a honey tree. A large honey tree. I'll take that. And what did we get from there? 35 honey? Something like that. 25, 35. There's another honey tree. Not that honey's hard to come by. But it is useful. Let's see which way is. Let's go across this way. Wonder what they're doing way out here. So it looks like, okay, so these are technically in first light. Alright. Bunny. The cute little cotton ball tail. Let's see, we got some mushroom fins and some petal cap. Might as well. We're not at first light often enough to gather. So we might as well gather whatever stuff we can while we can. Although at some point I do believe our next destination is going to be first light. Because there's a couple of quests down there. Well, on one hand, I get annoyed that the quests aren't more closely linked. On the other hand, I don't so much mind, really. Okay. What's this? Ah, some high quality textile. So we need to collect threads and textiles. That first guy didn't give me anything. Kind of disappointed in him. Getting plenty of textiles. And some blight root. That thing sounds disgusting. It sounds like somebody's stomach after eating at Taco Bell. We got a page here. To whosoever finds this, we are abandoning this place, perfect as it is, for betrayals in the air. Our 3 families have loaded what we can carry, and will make the trek to the settlement in Cutlass Keys, as it is closest. Normally we would go south to our friends in Day Spring Mill, but we have seen the fires from that direction. The miners now attack us on sight, and we dare not risk travel through the wilderness. We can only pray for their safety. You are free to whatever you may find here. We have left with what is most important. I wonder how many of them actually managed to leave. And we still not found any thread. Oh, I bet you the thread must be at the other location. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So did the families in that letter manage to escape? Makes me wonder. Must be a nice fishing hole down here somewhere. It's a 1-star. Broad fishing hotspot. Oh, look, and it's hopping right now. It's too bad I don't have time. Let's stop for a little fishing. Some Tangle West halfway underwater. Which way are we going? Go up here a little bit. Oh, some seeping stone. Yes, please. So it seems like seeping stone, which oil comes from, is often found near running bodies of water. I wonder why. I mean, I can understand things like the river cress and the bulrushes and even the briar, but I don't understand why the seeping stone Alright, so let's go across this way. And okay. So I think we are near our other destination. So it looks like these might be located inside chest, because nobody's dropping anything, which suggests that it's not a drop. Alright. Oh, there's some blight root here. There's a chest in there. And yep, that's where our thread comes from. Inside chest. And there's something up there too. And I think it notices me. Although it did not come downstairs to greet me. There's another page. Lost another pig this week. 7th for the month. We've been trying to keep ahead of those withered things, make sure we can still get the crops in and the animals fed, but they keep coming. They killed Wolfgang 2 nights ago. I hope he returns intact and not as one of those things. I don't know how much longer we'll be able to remain here, or at Nyhart's, but I'll keep fighting for this place. Built it with my own hands, and won't let some shambling horde take it away from me. Okay, somebody had a little too much, confidence. Go away. Alright, so we need 2 more chests. More blight root. And we're up to 116 harvesting. Is there anything down here? I see a shed over here. I see a retcher. Oh, I see a page. I see a couple of mobs, and I see a chest. Alright, so I witnessed a miracle. While fishing for bluegills near Clearwater Bend, a horde of wither descended upon us. We retreated into the water, having no other escape. The relentless wither pursued, and I feared we were doomed to join their ranks. Then the sea pulled back. We found ourselves surrounded by flopping fish. We heard a mighty roar before the sea crashed upon us. The waves pulled me under, tearing my breath from my body. My sight darkened. I awoke on the beach, surrounded by my stunned companions. Of the withered there was no sign. The beach had been cleansed. All that remained was the cries of the gulls and the gentle murmurs of the surf. Caliban. Okay, so seems like they were saved by the sea. Interesting. Does the very water defend the innocent? Or at least fight the corrupted? Which could also explain why nobody swims. The same water that drowns the corrupted and the withered also prevents anything from leaving. Because I guess once you're on this island, you are considered unnatural. But then that doesn't explain how the heretic managed to escape. Alright. Always more questions than answers. And it looks like we are clear here. And we need to head back. Are these both turn in here? Yep, they're both turn in at Windsward. Very good. Alright, so since we don't have a shrine to get back, we're going to be right back as soon as I get to Windsward. Okay, we're back. And when I paused, I knew we were close to the end of our hour, but I didn't realize just how close. We're actually at 57 minutes already. So we are going to turn in these 2 quests, see if anything else pops up, and if not, we're done for the day. So,
There you are. Still no sign of WATERFORCE yet. But I am glad to see you. And you found thread and textiles. Fantastic. This solves at least one of our supply problems.
I'm glad to hear that. And I guess you don't need me for anything else at the moment. Okay. Which means we need to go talk to Sandra's here.
Not so soon, are you? Or maybe it was longer. I'm not sure. I've been distracted. You won't believe what I've learned from these soil samples.
And what have you learned?
As you so casually suggested, it's the differences. The soil from the withered location actually repels the soil from the corrupted location. Here, I'll take that sludge to further my studies.
Okay, there you go. And of course, as soon as I turn that in, 2 more quests popped up. And one of them seems to be up here. So we'll go here first. Swing by the task board, see if there's anything here to do. Lots to do, but I don't feel like doing any more woodlouse bait. I'll see if I can't gather some water, though. That should be easy. Hello, Miklos.
Ah, now, it's good to see you. Still no word from First Light. It's discouraging. I haven't told anyone else, but our circumstances are worse than people realize.
And what's the problem?
Our shortage of metals for weapons and armor. I know Kotherin has other ideas, but we can't be fools here. Everfall is the only nearby settlement remaining that might have metals. I begin to lose hope.
I can talk to Everfall.
There is one thing we might try. Long ago, an expedition from Everfall disappeared while investigating the obelisks to the north. I know Misha blames herself. I have no idea what might have happened to that expedition, but Misha blaming herself is nonsense. If you can learn what happened, it might bring her peace.
So, investigate Cygnus and search for any sign of the missing expedition. We've read that already. Alright, so I know there's at least one more quest here. And it is with our friend Deep Deep.
I think having a surplus of textiles now might actually help us address another one of our shortages. I've heard Monarch's Bluffs is short on textiles as well.
You want to trade with them? It's worth a try. Constable Seville in Monarch's Bluff has rebuffed our overtures, but Magistrate Bixford might listen. Take this message to Bixford and ask to trade textiles for food. Good luck. We need it. Well, I actually think that might be more doable than you think it is. So, any other quests popped up after I took those? We got one that we're going to have to go up here for. And then one to turn in at Monarch's Bluff, which has now popped up 2 more quests. Oh, joy. Just when you think you're done. Okay, but we're not going to be doing those today. We'll save them for next time. And until then, bye for now.